The biggest part of my business is a referral network, and over 65% of my business comes from referrals. So when I'm receiving business from somebody who's referring clients to me, they automatically go into a special section of my CRM, which is the preferred referral client system. And on top of my regular touches throughout the year, I am reaching out to them either face-to-face, phoning, messaging, handwritten note cards, gift cards, Christmas baskets, and so on, and other things, contests to enter and such.
How much time do you let lapse before you do another point of personal content?
It's not a lot of time because there's all kinds of different ways that I am reaching out to them. So it's every 3 to 4 months I'm trying to connect on a more personal level. But 1 or 2 times a month they'll be getting either something in the mail or an email or a newsletter from me. So it's at least a couple times that they are aware of me so that I can stay top of mind.
Did you build out a whole system where you're like 2 weeks here they get an email, 2 more weeks they get a handwritten note? Like, how did you decide what your system would be?
So I business plan every year, and in that time I have a plan of exactly how I'm going to contact everybody and what the contact is going to be. So then it becomes systemized and basically diarized.
Nice.
So I know the whole year ahead. Yeah.
Is there one particular thing you're doing in that system that you found has brought you the most success?
That's a good question. I would say a lot of it is the combination of it together is just a perfect combination, but the face-to-face and lunches and coffees and building the actual relationship rather than just a card here or an email here, it's the personal interaction that makes the difference.
How do you start to build that database of potential clients to get to the point where you start to do those personal touches? How are you getting them into your CRM to begin with?
Well, now most of them are referrals, so they're coming in to me as a referral.
So you spent all the hard years prospecting, and how long did it take you really pounding hard with prospecting before you could kind of sit back and just do the referral method?
My first 4 years were very slow. I was going through some personal crisis, and the world economic crisis was 2008 when I got into real estate. So my first 4 years were, I wouldn't call them a washout, but they were very quietly building behind the scenes for the referrals. And then 2 years of hard work, and then it all really began to pay off.
And when did you decide that you wanted to go person to person and build that personal relationship for referrals in the future versus putting it all out on Facebook or social media marketing or all these other things you hear a lot of agents are doing?
The end of 2011, I'd gone almost the whole year without a paycheck. I was in debt up to my eyeballs. Foreclosing on my house was a real possibility, and I knew I had to change my business at that point. So the beginning of 2012 is when it all pivoted.
And what changed in 2012?
The decision.
In terms of what you were doing that turned the corner for you?
It was being really authentic, and then doing what comes naturally to me to build a friendship. Because to me, that's what this is: friendships, relationships.
I love that. How did you do that? Because agents, I don't know that a lot of agents understand how to build that personal connection.
So if I meet somebody, I'm often not talking real estate. I'm literally building a relationship with the hope it's going to turn into real estate for me. But I'm really building a relationship. So it's a friendship, and I don't talk real estate all the time. Yeah.
And when you started building those friendships is when you really watched your business take off with referrals?
Yeah, it really is.
So what's the one piece of advice you'd give every real estate agent who's going to watch this video?
It would be really to take the time to connect personally, face to face, belly to belly. All of what we do outside with our social media, with our newsletters, our emails, it all has a place, and I don't discount it one bit. But really add the personal connection. Take the time, and it takes longer, but it builds quicker relationships, in my opinion.
So take them to coffee, take them to lunch.
Yeah.
How often are you doing stuff like that?
I'm trying to do at least 2 or 3 a week now. It used to be 1 or 2 a day. Now I would do a bit less. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you very much.